It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Newcastle Police Superintendent John Grolton says violence between rival bikie gangs won't be tolerated. 3 Nomads members have been charged over the savage assault of a rival Finks member at a Katara gym and the bashing of 2 Sydney men at a hotel in Honeysuckle. Several shots were also fired at the Nomads clubhouse in Islington on Saturday night. Superintendent Grolton says bikie gang members who break the law will face serious ramifications. A man is under police guard in the John Hunter Hospital after a siege at Bullaroo overnight. Police were called to a home on Main Road just before midnight after reports a man wanted on outstanding warrants was at the location. They arrived to find the 30-year-old on the roof of the house. Joanne Elliott from Police Headquarters says he made a number of threats to officers before he started throwing roof tiles at them.
6 people were evacuated out of the home safely, and with the assistance of specialist negotiators, the 30-year-old man climbed down off the roof at about 2:30 and was arrested. He's been treated by emergency services and taken to John Hunter Hospital, where he remains under police guard. Charges are expected upon his release from hospital.
Big changes could be made to the popular coastal strip known as Shortland Esplanade. Council is considering making the entire length of the road one way in a bid to create more parking. It would also allow for a cycleway to be built to run from Watt Street to connect to the existing one, which runs all the way around Shortland Esplanade to Nobbies. It's hoped the long-vacant Empire Hotel site in Newcastle West will soon be developed. The derelict hotel on Hunter Street was demolished in 2011. At the time, it was being touted as a site for a communications hub for emergency services, but this never eventuated. The Catholic Church bought the site in 2014 and now has had plans approved for a 14-storey apartment block, including retail and commercial space. Some of the units will be used to provide affordable rental accommodation. Upper House MP Michael Johnson is backing Dungog Council's call to the state and federal governments for funds to fix timber bridges in the Shire. The Shire needs $20 million to fix a number of dilapidated timber bridges, and the local MP doesn't think it's too much of a big ask. Michael Johnson says the bridges aren't only inconvenient for residents, but also farmers who need to get their produce from one place to another.
The practicalities, if the truck driver can't use the bridge, then they need to effectively drop off a trailer at one side, go and drop off the main load, come back, pick up the trailer, just so that they stay under the weight limits. But that's not always a practical thing to occur either.
The former coal carrier known as the Pasha Bulker has made its first visit to Newcastle since running aground off Nobbies Beach in 2007. The bulk carrier quietly slipped into port last night and is being loaded with coal at the Kooragang No. 5 berth before heading to China later this afternoon. The famous red hull is no more. It's now painted black, while the ship has been renamed the Drake.
Sport for our sponsor, PRD Nationwide East Maitland.
The Newcastle Jets have disappointed fans yet again, crashing out of finals contention for the 7th year running after a 5-0 defeat at the hands of Wellington Phoenix yesterday. In their past 6 games, the Jets have conceded 14 goals and scored only 1 as their finals hopes slowly slipped away. Coach Mark Jones told Sky Sports changes are needed.
Every year you change your roster, change your personnel, and at times it showed today under pressure we broke, and then at the other end when we had opportunities we didn't take them, and had a period where we were on top and missed a couple of glorious opportunities. If you don't take those, then the game passes you by.
Meanwhile, Charlestown City Blues coach Shane Price has slammed the performance of his veteran players after their 1-1 draw with Lake Macquarie yesterday. The Blues missed a host of chances to go ahead, and Price told the Herald the first half was one of the most atrocious efforts I've ever seen from guys in a blue shirt. And Hunter are the New South Wales Country Women's Rugby champions for the 18th year running after victory in all 4 games at Foster on Saturday. And the winning numbers in Weekend Lotto are 23, 20, 39, 16, 35 and 28, and the supplementaries are 27 and 4. 2NURFM News Time 26 to 9.